You know, my doctors always said I need to go on a diet, so they said to limit my pork intake to only one a day. However, they never said how big the pork can be. I'm gonna play the doctor for a fool. I'm so hungry. That was so good, so filling, and the doctor will never know. Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Through Time. You're loud, you're trying to mess up the introduction. Okay, sheep. You want a lot of attention. Whatever. But anyways, we're just chilling here in my Minecraft Alpha base and we are currently playing Minecraft Alpha 1.0.5, the first revision that came out, the first upload, and this is a recreation, as I will specify. And there's some pork chops on the ground for whatever reason. But yeah, while you guys were gone, off camera, I did a few things. So let me put these pork chops back real quick. There we go, all put away. And, oh, okay, door. So, off camera, I did a little bit off the camera. Okay, I should phrase that better. But if we just turn around here, our base doesn't look too different, alright? But why don't we just go over here on this little side over here? So it looks the same. You see that? Yeah, sheep, you see that? You like that? There's a little extension of my base now. That's because my alpha house, it felt a little small for like how long I've been here. So like, I'm like, it's all the time I give it a little bit of an upgrade. It's not too big, but it's enough for now because I still have a decent bit of space to utilize. And now I have more storage area. So it's very similar to this room. Just it has a nice rug here, a little seat here, and it has a very similar style to this room. So I'm trying to go the same aesthetic. I'm not sure my aesthetic's good, but I personally like it. I think I'm getting slightly better at building. I'm an alpha, you're limited, so you gotta be creative in these early versions. And here is my overflow chest for dirt, because I'm gonna walk out here real quick. So here is my dirt chest. It's full. So I gotta figure out what I want to do with all this dirt. Eventually I'll do something, but for now I'm not sure. And I just have a dirt overflow area. Okay, I had to click mouse like 3 times for that to work. But yeah, I just have a dirt overflow here for now. It's a bad solution, but I'll figure out something later. And over here, while I was digging out this area, I heard a cave sound, so I dug a little forward. And I just happened to be right in the cave. So that's why we were hearing mob sounds and all that in my house. I'm not sure if I ever got that on recording. But I know I sure as heck heard that when I was building around in my house. Spooky. So I guess this cave's telling me to not explore it. And personally, I'm not sure how extensive this cave goes. And I don't want to accidentally generate new chunks. So I just left it as is for now. I went a little bit, but there's a bunch of water. And I hate navigating in water. You move so slow. I mean, look at see. It's like, I can't move. Oh, my legs hurt. It's just uncomfortable. So yeah, that's all that happened to my alpha house. So not too much, but it's a nice little upgrade. Now, if you remember in last episode, some banging and some like random stuff happened over there where, where the creature is. So I want to kind of investigate, but I don't want to go in this path and make it super obvious to him. So I decided to make a whole new path. Now it's very rudimentary for now and it's not complete, but it's a work in progress and it took a lot of time off camera to do. Over here it's now more secure. I can't just break into here, so I need to take the secret entrance that the creature doesn't know about. As a creature, I don't even think knows about anything about this base, hopefully. But I think the creature is rather primitive with his thinking, so I'm not sure if he knows too much of this new techie stuff. So like, I don't think he understands what redstone is. Or red dust. No, I think it's redstone now. So yeah, I could go here, it's a one-way exit. Or I could go down here. So this goes on very, very extensively. And it just goes underneath the path. And I'm trying to make my way towards the creature so I can investigate what he's doing. So I'm going to walk down this path. It's going to take a while, so I'll be back when that happens. So as you can tell, it's very, very rudimentary. I just dug out a 2x2 hole. And eventually I will decorate it and make it look nice, but that's not really my main goal right now. I mean, the whole point of this is to have like a little escape hole that the creature shouldn't be able to find. And I could just go investigate him safely without him knowing I'm around. And I don't want him to get mad at me, because for whatever reason, he is mad. I don't know what I'd do to him, but he's just always angry. So I gotta make this little secret area just to hide out from him. So, it's a lot of mining, and in fact, I cut out like half of it, and I'm going to cut again because this is such a long pathway. Okay, so we finally reached the end of this pathway, and if I just go up here, this should lead to the end of it, yes. So I'm just going to dig up right here, and I just realized I messed up a little. There, I think I fixed it. Boom. So right here, so I hope he doesn't notice this. I don't think he would think too much of this, just this random pillar here. He probably knows that I built this, but that's fine. So yeah, this leads all the way to the end of the pathway. And I don't dare to cross there right now, so I'm just gonna chill here. Okay, so we have made it back to our base here. That's because I was just, checking out where I dug out to, check out on the creature. And I'm back at the base. Hello, piggies. And there's one more thing I want to show you guys before we upgrade. And it has to do with chest and water. So why don't I do that real quick? So let me grab some chest, and we're going to play around a little bit. And of course it's becoming night. It's always becoming night. But that's okay, because I just need to go underneath the ground, because I think I have an area that I could play around with. So let me just go underground real quick and find the area that I was talking about. Alright, me and this piggy picked out a little area here, and I just realized oh, poor piggy. Well, anyways, me and this piggy, or was the piggy, picked out this area here because I'm going to do some experimentation. So let me just replant the storage here. It's a little roomy here, or the opposite of roomy. It's a little crowded. So I'm going to, there we go. Now what I'm trying to make here is just an infinite water generator. So I have to keep going back up to the surface, because I'm going to need quite a bit of water. Not too much, but just a little. Bruh. I hate Alpha Minecraft. Why does this keep happening? I had to get more water anyways. There we go. I had to make a whole trip just for some of this water. But hopefully that'll be good. So let's go right here. Oops, I left the block here. And then hopefully it should just work now. There we go. And if I play harvest there, yes. Okay, good. Okay, so first off, when we place chest, we could just make... Here, I'm going to place it here. We could just make a single chest. Or we could also make a double chest. However, there's something that happens with water. Just take a looky here. So place a chest here. Wait, that's a really bad example, actually. Do I have a better example? Let me think. Whoops. You know what? Just cut the examples. I got an idea right here. So, I could place a chest here. And I could also place a chest here. However, I can't place a chest here. But there is a weird kind of bug or slash thing with water that lets you to bypass that. So why don't we try placing a chest here and see if that will work. Whoa. That's weird. So it looks like I got a triple chest. And can I actually do that again? I can. So now I got a weird quadruple chest. So like, what happens if I just open up? Oh, it's just like a regular chest. That's interesting. Let me just place some items in here for fun. There we go. So if I open up this chest, will I see everything in this? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, so apparently chest, the way they save data is actually quite interesting. So let me just, oh, that's right, yeah. So basically this chest is looking for this and the one on the right. So I believe this inventory here is on the top left, because if I break this one, I think it's going to drop some, yes, and it's still going to have the top left. And when I oh, that's right. So you had the top left here, and then this chest, let me go back. There we go, I fixed it. So this chest right here is looking for the one on the left, and it's right. So then this chest is the one in the middle right here, which is the right one on this side. And this one also checks and sees that it has a chest on its left, and also sees that it has a chest on its right, which gives it this really big inventory that's glitched out because, you're not supposed to legitimately have this in game. So this is the one on the right here, which, yeah, it's really, yes. So it's on the bottom, or the right 3 side. As you see here, yep, it's on the right 3 side. Oh, sorry. That's the chest right here. It's on the right 3 side. And then the chest on its right has two wool and 1 dirt. And of course this one does. And if I break this chest, I should get 2 wool and 1 dirt. Which I do. So that's how these chests work. So I'm going to leave that triple chest there. And I'll let you do one better. So I'm just going to play around right. Let me think. Where do we want it? Yeah, why not right here? It'll look really goofy here. So, actually, you know what? That's kind of trippy. I'm going to leave that. Yeah, I know where I'm going to place it. So let me just get some water real quick. So this one's pretty simple to replicate. Let's just place 3 chests here. And just 1 in the middle. And then we got quadruple chest. Isn't that silly? So if I open this guy, I should have 4 inventories. So now I do. So I can do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Oh, whoops. 1, 2, 3. That's weird having an invisible space. So now I have. Do I not know how to count? That's not 3. There's 1 spot I guess I'm missing somewhere. I'm not sure. Yeah, it must be cut off from the screen. But yeah, that's basically how much I got in there. So I could store all that. Which is weird because I can't even access my hotbar from here. So it's not very ideal. But that is cool having that. But I could do one even better from that. So right over here, I just need to place 4 chests like this. And I'll place 1 here. And we got a quintuple chest. So we got the whole collection here. We got a single chest, a double chest, a quadruple, oh sorry, double chest. We got a triple chest, quadruple chest. And now we got a quintuple chest. And this one has the most silly inventory. Let me just try to put that up there so it's actually usable. So I don't think you could even access the full inventory because it's just so destroyed. Yeah, so we got. Oh, I almost clicked out of the game. So we have almost all of it. We have 1 chest, 2 chests, 3 chests, 4 chests, and a third. So we're missing 2 rows. But still, this is a massive Omega chest. And if I need to ever store a ton of things very weirdly and very illegally, like this it's just weird. Just having it randomly floating. And I think some of these are broken too. Oh wait, no, these are all fine. That just looks weird. Yeah, that just it's just broken. So I'm actually just gonna leave them in there. Just have 1 in every row, I guess. Cause I don't need any of this cobble. It's not important to me. I'll just place 1 piece of dirt up. Oh, whoops. I'll place 1 piece of dirt up there. There we go. So that looks really silly. Yeah, but that's all I wanted to, what's going on? That's all I want to show you with the chest. So I'm going to go back to my base. And I think we'll call an upgrade because we've been on this version for a while and I did promise we were going to upgrade. So that is what we're going to be doing next. It looks like it's becoming day 2. So that just ended up working perfectly. Yay. Alright, since it's daytime and everything's looking great, I think it's time for an upgrade. So let's go. Alright, we have now upgraded to Minecraft Alpha version 1.0.5 and this is revision 2. So this is no longer a recreation. So you're like, what has changed? Well, unfortunately, I really can't show you this in this world. So we're going to have to go back to our snow level. So why don't we do that right now? There we go. We loaded up and we're here. Oh, hi sheep. You want some snowballs? I know you missed it from last time. Oh wow, that's really loud. Don't you like it? Isn't that fun, sheep? How much did you like that? Why do you look like you're about to punch me? Would you be mad if I eat a pork chop in front of you? Do you want it? No, I guess not. Okay, I'm gonna munch on it then. Okay, anyways, I'm getting distracted. So there has only been 1 change in this version, and that is snow no longer falls through glass. So why don't we, oh, hi sheep. So why don't we go inside of here, let's put some stuff, and now the glass shouldn't have snow going through it. Hold on. That must have fell on it. But supposedly snow doesn't go through glass, so let me break that real quick. And yeah, snow doesn't go through glass. Now snow still goes through snow, I don't know why. I guess I didn't do a good job compacting it. But I guess the glass, snow could go on glass, which is a little weird, but I guess it kind of makes sense. And then snow. Does that mean snow won't grow in there anymore? It shouldn't. Yeah. So that's fun. But that's actually the only change in this version. So basically, that just means we're ready for another upgrade. I know that was very short, but it's a very, very small, minor update. I mean, it was a re-upload. So time to upgrade for next version. That sheep looks very excited, so why don't we do that right now? Let's go. Alright, we are now on Minecraft Alpha version 1.0.5_01. And this was released just after the last version. And there's been a few changes, and it's a little bit more than last version. It isn't too many, but there are some. And the first change is water now freezes to ice. Although I thought that already happened, so why don't I just break a little area here. Sheep, you guys are a little loud. Stop being so loud. That's what you get for being loud. So, if I just break this, I'm going to try to make like a 5x5 area. Can I break it faster with a pickaxe? No. Okay. And now we wait. Or not, because I guess it's freezing to ice very quickly with this. Yep, so it definitely does freeze back at 2 ice. It's a little slow process, but it did happen right in front of me. And watch, it's not going to happen anymore just because I'm recording. There we go, so it did happen. I did not bombard myself with... Wow, this is really fast. Alright, other changes. Why don't we investigate that right now? Okay, so first off, there's been changes made with the snowballs. So and with just snow in general. So if I try breaking it, it doesn't drop anymore. How sad. And also when I go, why is there pork chops? That's weird. I'm just going to take them because I am a little hungry. So we got this stack size 13 here, and that's fine and dandy. But what if I just keep breaking them? Has it been lowered to 16? Has its stack size changed? Yes, it has. You see that on my bottom right? Or bottom middle, sorry. The stack size is now only 8, which is a very pathetic amount of snowballs in my opinion. Very, very small stack size. And can I stack with these? No, so this just makes a separate stack. That's weird. Now, has the snow recipe changed? No. So it's still required. That's weird. You stack the 8, but yet it requires 9 to make that. That doesn't make much sense to me. So if I break this, will this give me 6 still? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it does. That's unfortunate. But there's been a few other changes, so why don't we investigate that as well? Okay, the sheep are going to love me for this one. So the throw sound for snowball has been tweaked a little. So sheep, oh, you guys are missing your fur. Does anyone still have their fur on? I guess not. You'll be my testing dummies. So, hello sheep, you want to be my testing dummy? Do you? Okay, that's great. Alright, come on. Alright, don't run away. Just stand still for me, and I'm going to test this out. Alright, can you please stand still? Fine, that one's standing still. It just disappeared. The sound is a little different. It sounds a little faster tempo, and it sounds not nearly as loud. So, yeah. But the snowball looks like it, disappears after a distance. Or am I missing? I'm not missing, right? That would hit him. I think the snowball just disappeared. Oh, maybe I am just missing. Yeah, I am. That's weird. Why does the snowball kind of disappear like that? Interesting. Sheep. I suck at aiming. Okay, I'm having too much fun with this. Alright, besides all the changes to this, there's also been a few other changes. And supposedly multiplayer has been worked on. So I'm going to show you a screenshot that Notch actually did with, I think, Easy. And they were testing out multiplayer, which is very early because multiplayer won't come to alpha until quite a while from now. So that's very interesting to see. And also there's been a bug fix in this version. But I'm not going to do on this world because I think we're done with this world for quite a bit. So I'm going to go back to our main base. So why don't we do that right now? So before I do anything with bug fix, I just want to collect a little bit of snow because I do want that cool 8 stack size because it is only in the game for a limited amount of time. So let me go to my snow harvesting area. Yeah, so you're probably wondering where I get all this snow because I don't want to ruin the landscape all too much because it does look really nice. So I decided to dig out right in this mountain area. It's a blind spot, so you don't really see it all too much. And yeah, I dug quite a bit out. So it's pretty bare back here, but I kind of like how it is just bare randomly. So I only need about like 9 snowballs. So I'm just going to quickly grab my snowballs and act like I didn't do anything to the landscape or ruin the snow, because there's only so much snow I could get. There we go. That should be plenty. And here we are at my base. So I don't remember how much I have in here. Oh, that's weird. 14. So now... Oh, what just happened? Oh, I messed it up. Oh well, that's fine. I wish I had kind of like a non-64 stack, but that's okay. So now I got these weird 64 stacks, which work, but I bet you once I split them, they'll be split forever. So I think I'll just split one. So I have that, and then that's so silly. So I got 32, and then it's just weird having 8 stack and just having this stock and then having 64s next to it. What if I try to put the 8 on the 32? They just swap places. Okay. I forgot I also have 2 32 stacks now. There we go. It looks a little silly, but that's a new stack size. And now finally to the one and only bug fix in this version, an Elastic Explorers version, which requires some mining to do. So why don't I do that real quick? So down right behind the stairwell to my mining base is like my main mining strip mine over here. And I completed it fully. If I keep on going all the way down, I just complete it fully. So I'm just going to dig because it doesn't really matter where I dig. I already explored everything. And I'm just going to dig around. Of course I reached dirt. What I'm doing here is just trying to lower my pickaxe's durability. So I'm not really trying to find any ores here. Let's try to dig around. And that's because something's been fixed with the pickaxe. So if I won't dig into dirt every second, it'll be great. Okay, so I got to make sure my pickaxe is on its last hit. And then I can show you it. So yes, it's on its last hit. So previously, if I broke a block with the pickaxe, it would not drop. But take a look-see now. So I'm just going to place down this piece of cobble right here. And if I place this and broke it with this pickaxe durability right now, it would not drop. But let's just see if that's been fixed. It has. Yes, that's so nice. Which is nice, because sometimes I was mining like iron ore, and I'm like, hey, it was a 5 vein, and I only got 4, and it's because I broke it on its last hit, so I just did not obtain it. So that's really nice that was fixed. It took quite a while for that to be fixed, but it's nice, it's all fixed. So I'm going to drop this off at the base, and then we're ready for another version upgrade. I know we've been flying through these versions, but that's because nothing's really been added, and I feel like I'm dragging on in some of these versions, so it's time to get a move on. Yay. So yep, we are ready for the next version. Let's go. Okay, we have upgraded to a new version, and this will be the last version of the episode. I know, I'm sorry, but we're running low on time. Alright guys, we have upgraded, and I know this looks weird because of a cut, but we are on version 1.0.6, and this is dev build and a recreation. And of course it's becoming night because the game hates me. But yeah, basically this was a recreation because this was in between 1.0.5_01 and 1.0.6, where Nacho was testing out multiplayer with easy. Now it is becoming nice. I'm going to walk inside the house. But yeah, that's why it says 1.0.5_01 on here. So yeah, that's all the reason. Now let me go back to what the original planned. I made a mistake. Whoopsie, sorry guys. And not much has really changed in this version. However, there's been one quirk, and that's because Notch has been testing out multiplayer. Oh, hello, sheep. And it deals with F5. So let me press this button. You see that? I'm holding my sword, my pickaxe, my torches. Oh, that looks a little weird. And, oh, the pork chop's really big. That looks a little silly how big it is. Why is it so big? So why don't we look at all the items and see how silly they look and how, oh, that's weird how I kind of like slash. Well, that's really interesting and quirky, isn't it? So we already know the pressure plate is really big on the ground. Let's see how big it is when we hold it. Interesting. I think it's actually bigger on the ground. How do I drop again? How did I forget to drop items? Q. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I think actually it's about the same size. Yeah, actually that makes sense, I guess. Okay, I got a good compilation of what looks silly. So why don't you come over here and look at the stairs that I'm holding backwards for some reason. the really massive sign, the flower, and my favorite one of them all, the ladder. It's so big. It just looks so goofy. I don't know why it's so big and why I swing like that. That's fun though. Oh, looky here. The bucket's also really big. Can I also make it look really big when I get water? Oh my gosh. I'm not sure why everything looks super big. It looks a little silly, but it is fun seeing multiplayer getting worked on and it being developed along the way. Does it look big in here? Yeah, it does. It looks really big in here as well. Oh, my lighting changes too. When I hold an item, I'm way darker. That's interesting. I'm not sure why that happens. Alright, but I am getting distracted. And while I can just show you all the silly items in this version, you guys will probably get bored very fast, and that won't make a great video. And to be honest, I think it's time for depth. Did I actually even ever tell you which version I'm on? Whoopsies. Well, I'm just going to cut the video and pretend like I did. Okay, so now it's becoming night because I did a weird cut, so this is going to look very interesting. But yeah, that's everything that I really have in this version. So while it becomes night, I'm going to cut out the video before it becomes too dark for you guys to see. And it looks like the sheep are being a little active, and that's scaring me. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next episode where we'll upgrade Minecraft Alpha 1.0.6. And let me tell you about that version. You're going to like it because quite a bit's been added, and it does involve generating new chunks. So we'll actually explore some more, collect some new things. It'll be fun. It'll be great. So thank you all for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye, everyone.